So guys, we're gonna start a new chapter. It's orthogonality in space. It's in volume 1, chapter 13, page 241. Before I start really the chapter, I will do a small revision. Those information should be done in grade 10. But since we didn't do it, so I need to know those information, and you're gonna see those figures later in the exercise. First, I have the cube. I want to show you the cube. I have it here, I already did it. This is my cube. If I look at my cube, okay, I can see that I have each face is a square, okay. But if I hold, for example, the cube like this, the cube is not open, it should be closed like this. If I close my cube, okay, if I hold it like this, you cannot see the part here. This part you cannot see it. So every time I want to represent the invisible line, I need invisible edge, call it, I need to make it dotted. So that's why here it's dotted. Now if you want to draw it on your copybook, how are you gonna do it? I will erase it and I'll show you how you're gonna do it. So you do first a square like this. Then you do another square. You can do the square, for example, here or here as you like. I can make it here, for example. Later we will erase and I will remove the dotted lines. Then I will join the corners. Okay, now I can see my cube is formed. If I draw it like this, it means I'm looking at this one from this side here. So the dotted line, the invisible lines are those. So I will erase those. And those are my invisible edges. Okay, so this is my cube. Now if I draw this square هون يعني أنا لو عملت like this, if I did like this, I'll do it quickly because I want to erase it. And if I did like this quickly, okay, I should erase, because now I'm looking from the cube from this side here and my eyes are here. I should erase those three. So I should erase, those are dotted, those are the invisible edges. Okay, and it's very important to know how to draw the dotted line. Dotted, it means those are invisible. I cannot see it. So I will show it to you, and on purpose, and I left the camera this time. So this is my cube. Okay, if you look like this, okay, if you look like this, those here are invisible. You cannot see it. Now, if I switch it like this, for example, أنا فيني أقول لكم إياها هيك. So I have 1, 2, 3 invisible. How the invisible? هيدا invisible for you. You see, I'm holding with my fingers, it's invisible for you. You cannot see it. And my hand should be here. So you cannot see this edge here. This edge, you cannot see it. هيدا الedge أنا between my finger, you cannot see it. Now I will show it to you on GeoGebra. How you can see all the pyramid here. You can see the pyramid, you can see the 3 dot lines here. هلا, if I try to switch my cube, look what will happen. Those 3, now I'm moving, look what will happen. It will directly be visible. هيصير عندي غير invisible. Huh? See, those are now the dotted. So this is my cube. Now if I look from up, I will see a square. You're gonna tell me, miss, but like this I feel that it's a rectangle. It's normal because it's a 3D. You cannot see it real. But 3D, perhaps you will tell me, miss, I cannot see that the sides are equal. And the sides are equal and real. If I look from top, look, it's a square. Okay, so this is my cube. Did you see now how those 3, for example, now if I do like this, 1, 2, 3 are dotted. Now if I'm turning my cube, look at those dotted that were dotted before. هلا I can see that it's visible. So how they visible? Like horse are dotted. Okay, this is my cube. Okay, I'll go back to the explanation. Now the pyramid, the base is a square. كمان بس نحن when we are drawing انتم ما بترسموا really a square. لا, انتم when you want to draw a parallelogram. But نحن when you are proving, I prove by using that it's a square. هذا البيراميد أنا I have it here. You can see it on my cam. Okay, you cannot, and we are not sure what is my base, but my base is a square. So this is my pyramid. Okay, I did it with the magnetic stuff for my kids. Okay, I can see it like this. ما راح أعرف أنا عم بقشع parallelogram. Who you gonna see it parallelogram, but when I'm proving I will do that it's a square. I will prove that the faces هن equilateral triangles. Okay, so this is my pyramid. When I want to draw it on my copybook, so I will draw it as a parallelogram first. So بعمل parallelogram like this. Okay, but when I'm proving I will use that it's a square. You take anywhere, this is my vertex, head of the head of the pyramid, and then you join. Okay, now if it's like this ما راح اقدر اشعل مظبوط. So if it's like this, أنا which one are invisible for me? Those three. So أنا I prefer to little bit switch it. So those are little invisible for me. سوسي البيس هيدا like this. Okay, so this is my pyramid. And I want to draw my pyramid. هلا I will show it to you on GeoGebra. Let's go to GeoGebra and see the pyramid. But I'll take time to explain this one. You need to know all those things. So I will take my time here. So this is my pyramid. See, I can put it anywhere I want. Now, this is my pyramid. Let's turn it. I will show it to you. See, بصير بقشع flat. It's next to how I draw it. أنا طلع flat معي هون. I can see it's 3D like this. هلا أنا I should put it. كان لازم أحط ال vertex up here. Let me put it here. هلا برسم لكم البيراميد مظبوط. أخدته على ال plane. I will join it. That's it. And if you look from up, you will see a square, and inside the square dot a point. Okay. I hope that it works لأنه okay. That's it. لاحظتوا كيف هذا البيراميد كيف ما بيقولوا أنا بقشع different. Okay. But in the end, if you look from up, you're gonna see that my pyramid هو like, see how it says. هرجع أجرب أرسمه بال 3D تبعهم هن. So I want you to see it properly. That's it. ظبط معها. Okay, look at this pyramid. راح. Okay, that's it. Anyway, so the pyramid, when you draw it, if you want to look from up, you're gonna see that like a square, and inside the square, you're gonna see, and I should draw it before I do the video, a square, and inside the square, like there is a dot. Let's try to do it again. And I should take points to do it. That is what my, anyway. So this is my pyramid. Now I will go to what we really gonna work with, the regular tetrahedron. The tetrahedron is like the pyramid, but the base is a triangle. So هذا tetrahedron, you see it? And when I say regular tetrahedron, it means it's all they are equilateral triangle. Now, sometimes the base could be, for example, equilateral, but the face could be an isosceles triangle. They will tell me about that. But who will regular tetrahedron, and you will work in this chapter too much with the regular tetrahedron. We're gonna draw it. I'll tell you how we're gonna draw it, guys. So on your copybook, Kamena, it's very important to draw the dotted lines. So you draw like a triangle first. Okay, on your copybook, ترسموا triangle like this. You don't have to draw anything in the quiz or in the test. The problem إنه I'm gonna do it online. So بعمل dot point هون. Then I join. Problem إنه ما راح تكون معكم الفيجر. هيدي المشكلة. We'll solve this problem like this. And then those lines are dotted. See? And you can name it A, B, C, D. And the cube also, how you will see it. A, B, C. This is my regular tetrahedron. All the face are equilateral triangles. So you can see it here with me in my hand. This is my regular tetrahedron. So I have my cube. Okay, I have my pyramid. The base is a square. If I look from up here like this, okay, you're gonna see a square like a dot inside. and this is my regular tetrahedron. Okay, it's very important to know how to draw it. Hello, we have different shapes أكيد we will not use in the exercise. You need to know what the cone. الكون هو مثل الهات. So if you want to draw the cone, you draw like a circle, like an oval. هون بعمله dotted. You put a dot in between anywhere you put the vertex and you join. And draw the cylinder كمان بعمل oval, half full, half dotted. I have it here. I can draw those two like this وبعمل كمان مثل هون like a circle like this. But we will not use it in the exercises. Okay. Hello, what I really care about before doing this part 2, there is a small activity in the book. We're gonna do it. It's very important to know the difference between orthogonal and perpendicular. ولا بالكم why. So I will go to the book. I'm gonna do the activity, page 242. This is my cube. You can see it, and we have a name. I can name the cube A, B, C, D, E. يعني هلا كيف بدي أقرأ؟ أنا you start by A, B, C, D. Now what is after this? E, F, G, H. Okay, يعني أنا I named the square A, B, C, D. Okay, عملت أنا تك 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 E, F, G, H. Now it's very important to know that sometimes you cannot see the 90 degree. Really missed and I cannot see the 90 degree. Yeah, you cannot see the 90 degree, but it's 90 here. Okay, بتقشعوا كأنه مش 90. هلا how you gonna draw the sign of the 90 degree? It's very important to know how to draw it. أنا هون ما فيني أعمل 90 90. بعمل كأنه small parallelogram. So I do a parallel and a parallel. هون بعمل sign of the 90 degree. Okay. هلا for example هون I can do it a proper 90 degree. If I want to do a 90 degree here sign, بعمل parallel. Okay. Parallel to the other one. So it shows I can see the 90 degree. Let's answer the questions here. What they said here. They said here, I need to say if it's true or false. Let me check here. Yeah. Let's say, is parallel to HG and AB. Are HG and AB parallel? Yes, they are parallel. Why? I'll tell you why. لأنه HG is parallel to EF. It's a square. EF parallel to AB, it's a square. It's a common parallel. And if two lines are parallel to the same line, so they are parallel. So yes, they are parallel. So here, yes. HG and AC. HG and AC, are those parallel? No. لأنه ال AC هي diagonal. ال AC هي parallel to EG و EG is not parallel to HG. So no. HG and AD. I said HG and AD. No, they are not parallel. Because if I want to link AD and I need to move it to HG, when you want to compare two lines, كانوا عم بعمل translation. AD هي parallel EH و EH and HG are not parallel. They meet. هلا we'll learn هلا what do we call AD and HG. Now HG and CD, for example. HG and CD, yes, they are parallel. I will not do all the other cases. خلاص. Now, what's really I care about هو orthogonal perpendicular. شو الفرق بين orthogonal perpendicular? Okay. Now, when you say orthogonal, يعني they don't meet. Perpendicular, they meet. What does it mean? So, you can see my two pencils here. Okay. Now those two pencils, they meet and they make an angle of 90 degrees. So those are called perpendicular. Yani they are in the same plane. They meet, they intercept, there is intersection. Now, if I move this line like this, okay? If I move my hands like this, you're gonna see that they don't meet. But those are orthogonal. شنو orthogonal? Yani if I do a translation for this line as it is, if it meets this line, it makes a 90 degree angle. So if I look at my cube here, we know that they are all square. And I have everywhere here in the corners 90 degrees. So if I want to compare, for example, this line, يعني مثل room, like our classroom, our room. If I want to compare this line, okay, and this line here, you can see it here. I hope that you can see it. They don't meet those lines. لا طلعوا. Okay, يعني واحدة up, واحدة down. Okay, but guys, هيدا line, if you translate it here, it will become this one.